Libya today is no longer a battlefield defined purely by ideology, revolution, or even democracy. It is increasingly becoming a negotiated marketplace of power, oil, militias, and foreign influence. 15 years after the fall of Muammar Gaddafi, the central question is no longer whether Libya becomes democratic, but whether competing elites can construct a stable enough arrangement to protect their interests without returning to full-scale war. The emerging US-backed framework appears built around two dynastic centers of gravity: the Dbeibehs family in western Libya and the Haftar family in the east. Washington, alongside regional actors, increasingly seems willing to abandon the long-promised democratic transition in favor of a managed elite compact. The logic is straightforward. Elections risk producing fragmentation and violence, while elite power sharing may at least secure oil flows, reduce militia warfare, and stabilize the Mediterranean corridor during a period of wider regional instability tied to the Iran crisis. Under this arrangement, Ibrahim Dbeibeh would gradually inherit political authority in Tripoli from his cousin Abdul Hamid Dbeibeh, while Saddam Haftar, son of Eastern strongman Khalifa Haftar, would emerge as the dominant figure in eastern Libya and potentially president of a reunified state. What makes this moment significant is not merely succession planning, but generational transition. Both camps are attempting to replace aging patriarchs with younger, internationally connected power brokers acceptable to foreign capitals. Oil is central to everything. Libya's rapidly increasing revenues, driven by higher Brent crude prices, have transformed the country once again into a geopolitical prize. The United States sees opportunities not only in stabilizing production, but in expanding upstream exploration at a time when global energy insecurity has intensified after tensions around Iran and the Strait of Hormuz. Frozen Libyan assets, reconstruction contracts, infrastructure projects, and energy concessions together represent billions of dollars in future influence. Yet the core problem remains unresolved. Libya's political fragmentation is deeper than merely two rival families. The Dbeibehs rely on a fragile coalition of militias in western Libya, many of whom distrust any compromise with the Haftars. In Misrata especially, powerful business networks and armed factions fear that a deal with Saddam Haftar could centralize authority at their expense. Meanwhile, eastern Libya itself is not unified. Saddam Haftar is consolidating military power, but rivalries within the Haftar family, particularly with his brother Belqasim, suggest succession struggles are already underway beneath the surface. Foreign powers may also complicate stabilization. Turkey has entrenched itself militarily and economically in western Libya, while Russia retains influence in the east through security networks established over years. Washington may hope Saddam Haftar can gradually pull eastern Libya away from Moscow, especially as Russian influence in the Sahel faces pressure after instability in Mali. But Libya has historically resisted becoming the exclusive sphere of any single external actor. The likely outcome, therefore, is not true stabilization in the conventional sense. Libya may instead enter a phase of managed instability. Lower intensity conflict, elite bargaining, localized militia tensions, and continuous foreign mediation, but without nationwide collapse. The two families may reduce the probability of another major civil war because all external actors now prioritize energy security over ideological transformation. However, durable state building remains unlikely because the underlying institutions of Libya are still weak, fragmented, and deeply personalized. In essence, Libya is moving from revolutionary chaos towards oligarchic equilibrium. Not peace through democracy, but stability through negotiated patronage, oil wealth, and externally supervised coexistence. Libya is shifting from revolutionary politics towards elite-managed power sharing backed by foreign actors. Washington increasingly prefers stable oligarchic arrangements over risky democratic elections in Libya. Ibrahim Dbeibeh and Saddam Haftar represent Libya's emerging next-generation ruling elite. Rising oil revenues are transforming Libya into a renewed geopolitical and economic battleground. Militia rivalries and regional business interests threaten any long-term Haftar-Dbeibeh compromise. Eastern Libya itself remains divided by internal Haftar family succession struggles. Foreign powers continue competing for influence, preventing Libya from achieving sovereign political independence. Libya may achieve reduced violence, but not genuine institutional or democratic stability. Libya is entering an era of managed instability driven by oil, patronage, and external mediation.